young salmon or smolts move with the current out to the sea, then struggle against it in later life to return to their birthplace. In the final stage of an instinctive cycle, they lay eggs to ensure the future of the species. Art Lee, a fisherman and writer familiar with the area, brought us to meet our river guide, Richard Adams, who has spent his life on the Matapedia.
We're off to be a little higher.
Hi, Richard.
Hello, good morning.
I'd like you to meet President Carter.
Glad to meet you.
Fishing with President Carter was a rare privilege.
Be here.
Thank you. Well, I've heard some wonderful things about you. Mrs. Carter.
Good morning, Richard. How are you? Glad to meet you.
And Kurt Gowdy.
Hi, Richard. How are
Yes,
you?
sir.
Good to see you.
His head is as good as mine.
Not quite.
I'll shake your hand, too.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thanks
Great to
again.
be back.
Yes, sir. Great to be back.
Hollander? Maybe you're Rusty Rat. Rusty.
In calmer water, Art Lee and former President Carter are able to wade into the river to hook a salmon.
Yeah, that's a good one.
In water like this, when the river's about mid-stage, is a salmon that size likely to stay in the same place at least for a day, or is he likely to be moving?
No, I think he's going to hold. Another thing was that
So I've got time to put this tippet on.
Yes, you have time to put the tippet on. But it's a big fish, too, and a big fish is not as apt to move through a lie like that once he has one. He's in a tough spot, though, because when you get right on the edge of the current like that, you know, it's hard to make your fly have the action.
Got a fish! Fantastic! After a long period of waiting, the salmon come alive as Mrs. Carter hooks her first fish. Look at his smile. Woo! A good one.
I just let him go, right? That's almost frightening, isn't it?
Art Lee also gets a strike, his rod bent by the salmon's fierce resistance.
It's dragging it.
About half. I can do a little jump and see if we can't tire him out.
There's the leader right there.
Yeah, he's not far out, but he's still a long way from beating.
Yeah.
He knows just what to do. That fish runs and he'll go right down the river with it. It's taking you a half mile now.
You think this one's big enough?
Oh, yeah. We can net him and his whole family.
Don't pull him in till I get there, Art.
Gotta be very careful now.
Back up first, yeah. That's right. Ooh. Ooh, that's right. Keep your out there, bro. Oh, the reel's on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me help.
Just hold on, baby.
Suddenly, the butt of Mrs. Carter's rod breaks off, and the reel comes free.
We're catching up with him now that he's got the drag of the rapids, you see.
Yeah.
Keep the net in the water so that he's used to seeing it if he turns. Just when he goes in, just scoop it.
All right, he's going.
Scoop him. All right.
That's good.
Thanks. Bright as a coin from the mint, huh?
Absolutely.
We're going to get one for you now, Mr. President.
I'm ready.
Nevertheless, after some repairs, the fight continues.
You did a good job. Look at that.
Going down the river. Going down the river with you. That thing just broke off on you, didn't it? Mm-hmm. Boy, I want to tell you something. If you get this fish in with no reel, the reel of the river, hand lining it, you watch you ride your fish. Don't you worry about it. Yeah, now get your ride over him. Here you go. Keep him coming. Doing great. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Got him. Got him. Got him. Oh. Great. Great. Terrific. Terrific fish. Great. What a battle that was, huh?
That really was.
Look at
that
that.
hurts.
Look at that. Tape all over your reel in the river. You did one of the best jobs I've ever seen.
Look,
Look
it's
at
beautiful.
that. Look at
Oh.
We had him hooked perfect, right on the tough part of the jaw. Let's see.
Oh. He's too big to even hold up.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Huh?
That's really wonderful.
See the beak?
Beautiful.
See the hook beak? The big male fish. You did a good job. Magnifique. The way you put that.
Congratulations. It's beautiful.
Not to be outdone by his wife's impressive catch, President Carter finally hooks his first fish.
Boy, did he want that fly.
He sure did. He just kept
He
going
kept
after it.
coming and coming and coming and coming.
Where's it going? Well, that feels good.
That feels
It feels good anyway.
Amazing.
Greatest
Get him in the
feeling
net.
in the world.
Okay
Greatest
now.
feeling.
Sometimes you can tell by the feel of your rod how much pressure you got. Sometimes you won't pull it up, but still you can reel them in by the pressure. That's it.
I usually start making turns.
Sometimes they come right into the boat. It's pretty easy. Pretty easy. They come right in sometimes.
That's a nice fish.
Yes, it is.
He hadn't got the strength he had once.
Oh, no.
That doesn't feel
Raise
right.
them a little bit now.
Raise
Raise
them.
them.
We can.
Raise them.
There we go.
Yo! That's some salmon, eh?
That's beautiful. What does he weigh, Richard?
Well, he's almost about 28.
That sounds
That's
good.
big enough.
Iceland, lost in the cold Atlantic between the British Isles and Greenland. Its world is glaciers, lava fields, and volcanoes. Its fjords alive with whales, seabirds, and seals. Its people thrive in fishing villages and tiny farms. The windswept moors are shared by a unique breed of ponies and long-haired sheep prized throughout the world for their silky wool. Summers are fleeting, winters are dark and bitter cold. The mountains of Iceland are filled with snow, and summer rains are born in the surrounding seas. Swift rivers echo the fertility of its volcanic soils and hot springs, and its beating heart is water. Years ago, the American Sportsman traveled to Iceland with Bing Crosby. Bing was seeking the Atlantic salmon. 4 years before Columbus, in the Book of St. Albans in England, the Atlantic salmon was called the most stately fish that any man may angle to in fresh water. Isaac Walton called it the king of fishes back in 1653. Many expert anglers believe there are few serious pretenders to its throne. And the Romans called the fish salar, the leaper. I've dreamed of salmon fishing all my life in Iceland, and this year I've gone to Iceland with actor Richard Crenna. It's his first trip for salmon. We're going to fish a river called the Midfjordarau with noted author and salmon fishing expert Ernest Schwiebert.
Well, I don't think if we told you everything, you'd move to come, Kurt.
Yeah.
There's an elevator about a half a mile upstream. Yeah, we don't tell you about that until later. It's like remembering the names of the pools. You got to walk in and out.
This is really a rocky bottom here, Kurt.
Yeah, one thing about it, you don't have all this moss on these rocks like you do in trout rivers.
Yeah.
Imagine if there's any fish in here, it'll be down around those rocks. Good. Now back up, come on. Back him up. That's it, slide him in. The old Crenna slide. That's it, nice. Back him up right up in the...
Oh. Hey, come after him! Kurt, you did that deliberately. You
No,
see,
I didn't. You were
talked
doing-
me into the beach. If I had done it my way, the old Feather River glide. I forgive you, Kurt. No problem, I forgive you. No, that happens in fishing. Sure, I forgive you, Kurt. Oh, yeah. He's laying under a rock now.
Try and gradually back toward the shore. Can. Let him go when he wants to. Don't reel him if he runs. That's it. Work toward the shore a little bit. We can beach him down below.
Yeah.
Play him gently. They're strong, aren't they?
Oh, boy, he is a lot stronger than I thought he was. Oh, I tell you, he is something.
Any fish that goes to sea is powerful. They are loaded. They're like little power stations. They've got the energy. Look at him trying to swim
Look at that little devil go. Holy smoke.
That's it. Now you got him. Keep his head up. There you go. Beauty! You got him! Hey, nice going.
All right.
Isn't he a beauty? Aren't they beautiful?
That is a beautiful fish.
Hold him up. Let me see.
There he is.
Great. Oh.
Probably about 6 pounds. He's not.
I don't see any
he's not
sea
a
light,
giant.
but he's nice and bright. Here's your rod. There's
Hot
your fish.
dog.
In 1968, Canadian hockey great Gordie Howe took his sons fishing for pike and bass.
Does depth of water mean anything, Chris?
Yeah, it does. You should have 4, 5, 6 feet long weeds and then shelving off on rocks out there. Quite often you get them deep, too. But you usually find them along the shore, weedy areas.
Atta boy.
All right, stay back, Marty. That's it. Oh, not too far, just right good there. Fish on!
Ooh, looks like a pretty
Fish
good one.
on, looks like a nice one.
Atta boy, Mark.
That's it. Watch for the dive. There he goes.
Don't be in too much of a hurry. Let her play a little bit. There.
You see?
Oh, that's a good size. That's a 7.
Pounds.
Oh, well, that'd be a good guide. I'd go 7.
That's not a bad fish.
Good enough to keep.
I'll let you handle it. There's a hook in it.
Oh, there he goes.
There. Mark, God's sake. Oh, wait. There's a lot more like that, Mark. Look at it go.
Oh, crud.
Oh, a little tired.
Yeah, he's tired, that fella.
Yeah, let's go get there.
Oh, he'll go. He's just...
No, it's still there on the top.
He'll go. Something the matter with my pole, boys. It's all bent. Here she comes. Oh, she's going down.
There he goes.
Oh, I got this one hooked. You'll get
Don't lose him. Oh, he's hooked real deep.
right in the tonsils. Oops, she's going for the rock. Woo, there's a beast. Did you see that? Yeah. Keep going, dear. Come on, dearie. Where are you?
Right, where are you? There he comes. Here he comes now.
You're right about that.
They fight pretty good, don't they? Whoop.
We'll have to take some of this fish with
might
us.
need the pliers on this one.
Yeah, hooked bad.
Yeah. Wait a sec. See, I might become a guide if I can get this one. What do you think, Marty?
No, let's get a bigger one.
You want to keep it by you?
No.
I'm not going to let him go if he's... There go.
You gonna go?
I don't know. There she goes.
Bill, you busy next week?
Of course I'm busy next week, Kurt. What do you have in mind?
Interested in another fishing trip?
Look, you and I are a jinx to each other on fishing trips. We've proven that 4 or 5 times. Now, come on.
How about for steelhead trout?
Steelhead trout? Well, that does kind of interest me in a way. Okay, when do you want me there?
I often had to coax my friend Bill Conrad to come along because he thought I was a jinx on fishing trips. Look at all this forest land. Look at that morning mist up there.
Hey, I'm delighted to be here.
Glad to have you out again.
Gonna get those steelhead, huh?
Red-looking steelhead.
It's a beautiful time of day, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is.
Noticed on that rogue.
For every set of eyes, the river shows a different face. I see the Klamath with fisherman's eyes. My pleasure is the search, the strike, the fight, and then the release of this gamest of fish.
You think these fish are not really feeding, are they?
Well, there are a lot of theories to that. The salmon don't feed. Steelhead, some people say they feed and others say they don't feed at all.
I'd just like to see what a steelhead looks like. You know, Kurt,
I really think I'll go off and fish all by myself somewhere up the river, okay? Is that all right with you?
You're not mad?
Mad?
Yeah.
Oh, no, goodness sakes, no, Kurt. I'm not mad.
You sure it's all right?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Hey, Kurt, where's Bill going?
I don't know. He's taking off somewhere. I really believe the thing's going to explode. I hope he doesn't miss it. He'll be all right.
You got him. Hit him. Hit him good.
Yeah, you got him.
See? What did I tell you about those guys fishing down there on those buttered bowling balls up to their you-know-what in water, cold water?
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Oh, he's nice, huh? Now, when you go fishing, you should catch fish, right? Fly rod. I mean, a fly rod is fine for some things. Oh, look at there. I see it.
Yep,
See
there
it?
it comes.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, that's a
look at
chum
that.
salmon.
Is it chub salmon?
Yeah. We're going to have to...
Was he around a rock?
I think I lost him on the damn rock.
You lose him?
I lost him. No, he's gone. I just got the... I think I did.
Were you around a rock?
He's gone, but I got the rock.
That looked like about a 5-pounder to me.
Oh, yeah, I'd say I was sure. That was a good
At least
five.
5.
At least 5.
Had a great jump.
You know, Kurt is a purist. He's a guy who says a fly rod is the only way to fish and there should be no other. I guess I'm not a purist. It's a nice title. I'd like to be. I like to see a fish occasionally.
Get any bumps?
No soap.
Uh-oh. Hey! How you doing? Did you get a couple?
Not too bad. How about you?
I haven't had a ride.
Really?
I think it'll hit there pretty soon, though.
It's going to burst open any time now, huh?
Right.
Happy fishing!
Yeah, thanks.
Let's go home, Bob.
In 1980, comedian Foster Brooks joined me to fish for Florida's largemouth bass in Lake Okeechobee. Our guide was Stu Reynolds.
Maybe attract a good one.
I like that popper, though. Hear that gurgle.
Hey, Kurt. There ought to be something in there.
I saw a fish rise over here.
Like a rabbit or a goat or something.
What do you got on, Foster?
Worm. You spit on them and that brings you good luck.
Perfect cast against the shoreline. The bug lip, the rings slowly washed away. A gentle twitch. Again, the rings washing away. And suddenly, the huge back of the bronze-back largemouth came swirling and smashed the bug high in the air, and going with it, leaping up against the gray leaden sky, smashing back in the water, spraying drops of Lake Okeechobee into my face. The rod bent into a deep curve. I could feel the throb up my arm into my right shoulder. I knew I was in to a 1.5 pound bluegill. Ooh, there we go.
He came out of there very well, too. I think you have another one of those big bluegills.
Little bass.
No,
Little
that's a
bass.
It's a bass.
Yeah, that's about
That's a great thrill when they come out of that,
Yes.
smash that bug up on top. I like anything up on top like that. Whoa, nice jump.
That's what it's all about.
Watch him, Foster.
Well,
Come on,
that's
that's
really
a baby.
something.
Yeah, he's coming nice.
Working near the boat now, and very tired, I believe.
Watch those weeds. Give it a little minute there.
I'm sure this will be the best one we've had all day.
I think I've lost him, Stu.
No, you haven't. I can see the bug. Well,
It's a nice one.
there you go.
good.
Oh my, what
Get
a
those
nice
weeds
one.
out of there.
Yeah.
You'd be a great play-by-play announcer, Foster.
Oh, you think so? It's strange how they just dive for the weeds for that protection, don't they?
Boy, you had him hooked good, too.
Yeah. How'd you like to get his granddaddy?
Oh, wouldn't I? I'd like to get him again.
Give him a 5.
You don't think that isn't a thrill on a topwater popping bug? That's something.
I wish I could catch one like that.
Boy, look at that.
The spread of that tail.
Largemouth bass.
Southern Africa. The Okavango River sweeps down into Botswana, finds the Kalahari Desert, and makes it bloom. The Okavango Delta, a vast oasis of swamps and lagoons, one of the last natural wonders of the world. It's a paradise for wildlife, with animals and fish following secret waterways, adapting to the constant ebbs and flows of this enigmatic and compelling place. All life here must keep on the move, even the people, as they've done for centuries. They call it Sea of Land, Land of Water, ever-changing, timeless, still untouched. Today we've come here with world-renowned actor Peter O'Toole. Along with river guide Barry Price, Peter and I were set for a rare glimpse of the Okavango Delta.
They are crocs, yes.
The waterways seemed to lure us back through time. It had taken thousands of years for all this splendid diversity to evolve. Somehow, river and desert had combined to produce one of the world's luscious wildlife habitats. Nameless channels, nameless islands, with an endless succession of vivid, colorful sights. We were just in time to witness one of the Okavango's phenomena for ourselves, and even, if you will, take part in the event.
A beautiful bird.
Beautiful.
That's a fishing eagle?
That's the African fish eagle.
It's a beautiful thing,
It's a big bird. It's a massive, beautiful
And tell me, how does it fish?
It literally comes down off of that tree. When it sees a fish swimming past, it'll take the fish out of the water. Later on, once we catch a fish, what sometimes happens is these birds will come down and take the fish off of your line.
Kurt, is it a more efficient fisher than you are?
Much more. Much more. I wish I could fish like they did.
It does better with a talon than you do with a rod.
That's right.
Once we catch a fish...
They tell me they jump.
They do. Once you hook into them, they'll come up and jump there.
I've put my hook in about 5 times and I haven't caught a fish. Is that unusual?
That's fishing. What do they feed on?
Other fish.
Other fish?
Yeah.
You want to move down?
Yeah, I think let's take
I think you're better off with...
And we're going to try another spot. There you are. Peter's got one.
He hit hard?
Oh, my dear fellow!
Go, great! Keep the rod tip up. That's it. Hold it.
Him. You see how he jumped?
Yeah, good, good. There's your... Oh, excellent. Keep a tight line on him.
Well, I do beg your pardon that I'll fish.
Came out of the water nice.
Keep winding.
Nice going. Hey.
Okay, there we are.
Great fish. You know what? I think you're a ringer. Hey, let me see, brother. Let's see that fish.
Yeah.
Get some sun on it. What's that, about 6, 7 pounder?
Yeah, that's a 7-pounder, 6, 7 pounder, easy.
Look at those teeth, Peter.
I can see those teeth.
Huh?
Yeah.
Ferocious looking.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that's why they call them tiger fish, huh?
That's
because of those
tiger.
teeth.
Oh, that tiger.
These tiger fish don't seem to be in this lagoon.
No, looks like we'll have to move on a bit, I think. And try another one.
I had a nip.
You get one?
There he goes.
There you are, you're on. Look at that, beauty.
Boy, they're strong.
Woo! Hold tight. Hey. Look at that. Hey, hold tight. Woo! Get in there.
Jump. Oh, he's a nice one.
Look at that one. Real beauty.
Good one, good one. God, he may come up again.
He's giving you a nice fight there. Bring him in nice and slowly there now. And we get the landing net ready.
Look at that. Look at that run. Watch, you got the net?
Hey, yeah, I got the net.
Here he comes. Here he is. Look at those teeth on that. Ooh, boy, that is nice sized fish. Look at that, baby.
Hey, Kurt, that's a beauty, man. That's near a record, that must be. Woo! Hey, look at that. There you are. What a honey.
That is a great looking fish.
Yeah, hold your fish. Yeah, hold him. Feel the weight of him. Put your fingers in there behind the
What do you think he goes, huh?
Well, I reckon that's a good 12, 13 pounder, that one.
Look at the coloring on him.
Yeah.
I love that orange.
Beautiful.
I love
Yeah.
Look at those teeth.
That's a real beauty. This is mine. They're damn sharp, those things.
Want to take the hook out?
Yeah. There we are.
That's worth coming thousands of miles for.
That's a real beauty. Good. Look who's coming down there.
Oh boy. Hey, you're doing very well.
Hey, that's great.
Very well.
You may push it upside.
Now, what should I do?
Throw it out as far as you can into the river.
All right, I'm out of your way. I always want to see what kind of arm you had.
That's
Good.
it. That's great. Now watch the fish, Eagle. Watch him.
Did you see
Isn't that a sight, huh? Isn't that something?
Extraordinary. What a sure and
Perfect
powerful
glide. Wham!
plunge.
Up they come.
Another African fishing adventure took place in 1971. Doug Sanders and Gene Kelly woke up the crocodiles when they went after Nile perch on Lake Turkana.
And he was really fast asleep. You don't catch him asleep like that very often.
Well, he's got to eat a lot of fish every day.
Fantastic.
He's just lying there, just kind of getting a little... Oh! Yeah, nice going. Pretty thing, wasn't he?
That was a big one. You know, when you get on his feet, you know.
How many? Yeah, he ran high, didn't he?
How many of them are there here?
Oh, thousands in the lake.
Do you have any idea how many pounds of fish a day that a croc would eat?
It's very variable. A terribly slow growing too, you know. That's why so far nobody's found a way to rear them commercially in captivity. They cost so much to feed.
This place is loaded. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out at the old fish game.
Get those hippos over there in the water?
There they
He's just
go.
swimming along like a little a stroll in the park in the afternoon.
Look at him now, he's run out of breath.
Rodney, is there any chance at all that he would come underneath us?
In some places you've got to be careful with them. They're fine in this lake because they don't get chivied from boats. But if you get some African rivers where they're hunted from canoes, they get very vicious and they come up deliberately
right underneath the canoe.
Trip it up, yeah.
He's like a porpoise. He loves the boat.
Let's get a little closer to him, Rodney.
Let's not, Rodney.
I don't want to rush him. We mustn't rush him.
Let's stay right here. He's close enough. He's only 20 feet away.
I reckon that's about the right distance to keep him.
Can you imagine Gene fishing along with...
Hey, Gene, you got one.
Bring him in, Gene.
Get yours in, Doug. Get it out of the way. Don't want to have any cross lines here.
He's heavy.
This is going to be a beauty, Gene.
Oh, look, there he jumped beautifully. My God.
Oh,
He's bigger
Gene,
than I thought. He's bigger than I thought.
You little baby.
Oh, he's well done. Hold on to him, Gene. You handle that thing just like that's your own skates.
There he goes, there he goes.
You got him hooked good, Gene.
I think I got you 2 bits too, Doug.
Well, I don't mind paying that off to see a good catch.
There he is, there he is. On
There
the
he
top
is.
There he goes, whoop. Ah, that's a better one.
Isn't he?
Yes.
That's a better one.
But he's killing me.
Watch it now, he's going to come up, he's going to jump.
I see him, I see him.
He's right here. You bring him in, I'll hit him with an 8-iron.
Oh!
They're hard to get in.
There he is.
Yeah,
God, I
I
thought you'd lost him for a moment. He shook his head right towards us. That's a horrible place to be. Well done, well done. Keep him there.
Gene, this is a good one. This is a good one.
You work him in gently now. I think I can handle him.
All right. He's done.
Well, I'll eat tonight anyway, Gene.
Good work, Rodney. Thank you.
Good work to both of you.
That's the number 1.
Got the one? Well, you won the first bet, but we'll get the second one a little later.
Okay.
All right.
I hope you do.
Got one, Rodney.
Good work, Douglas. Watch out, he's coming up. He's coming up. Watch your rod tip. Keep your rod tip up when he jumps. Well done.
This is a good one, Rodney.
Yeah, that's
hard to hold on to this one.
I reckon this is going to beat that one of yours, Gene.
Oh, never. But I got to land him first to win the bet.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he is big. Look.
I know, but there's a nice fish, that.
Oh, boy. Yeah, but only every time I pull him up, the rod goes out.
That doesn't matter.
There he goes. Look at
there
this.
He is. Look
at him.
Jump.
Look at this.
Relax. Yeah, he's better. He's a better fish.
He's back out there. Look at him go now.
All right, don't worry. That's all right. Don't worry.
Gene, I can't lose this one. Lay him down and get a little bit more up.
Yeah, that's fine. Now bring him up. Now bring him up. That's it. That's it. Bring him up. Bring the rod right back up to the vertical.
Yeah, but
and then as you go down
obviously
again...
your back must be stronger than mine, because I can't,
well,
I can't handle this.
This happens. Some of them are...
All righty. Yeah, I'll bring him up now.
That's right. Bring him up.
That's it, and that's all right. It's a good one, so it doesn't matter. We take our time. If you try and rush him, you'll break him off. Don't worry. That's
Goes
all right.
back out.
He's not ready yet, that's all. He's not ready.
He's not ready?
No, he's not ready yet.
I'll tell you one thing. I don't
keep
know.
Working at him. And
I don't know about him, but I'm ready.
Fine. Work him in. That's fine. He's coming in nicely now. You're winning well. Come on, keep in touch with him. That's fine. That's it. Just hold him there.
Do you have him good?
Yeah, he's all
Rodney?
right. He's all right.
Oh, now you got him. Rodney puts a good strong hand on him. He's got him.
Okay.
All right. Let's all bring him aboard, Jane.
That's fine. I said he does it. Mind that rod.
Huh?
You grab
Watch
your rod.
Grab the rod?
Yeah,
all right.
You grab the rod.
Wait a minute. It hung up.
Okay.
I caught the first one, but you sure caught the biggest one.
Well, that makes us even, because you got one.
All right, we're tied. Rodney, what would you say? How big is this fish, I mean, with other freshwater fish around the world? Because it's really a big one, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is. You know, they're terribly difficult to judge the weight because they're just as thick as they are they're long.
To go over 100
it's
pounds.
well over
really
100. Well over 100.
You think it's worthwhile to come 12,000 miles?
Gene, I'd have come 112,000 miles to catch this thing here. This is like making a hole in one.